All right, so let's go ahead and start with some warm-up. So just about hip distance apart. Circle those arms. Let's lubricate your shoulders. Up and around. And then let's reverse it. And then let's do some sweeps. So just from the upper torso. Just trying to see where your range of motion is. Little movement in the upper torso. Good, and let's do a couple roll downs here. So let's do 3 roll downs. Thumbs can face out and palms can face each other. And then I want you to drop your chin, lift in the belly, and roll down. And then scoop it out. Look at that. You're going to dust all over me. And again, tuck the chin, lift. And scoop and roll up. Last time, tuck the chin, scoop in the belly, roll. If you hang out and then roll. Good, and then let's do some sweeps. Leg kicks here. Good, last 2. And last time each side. Good. All right, let's bring it onto the mat on all 4s. Let's start to nose with the left foot. It's like your twinkle lights are so fun to eat. All right, bring your hands to the edge, press down into the shin. And I want you to exhale, tuck tail, all that air out. Inhale, open up the heart. And again, exhale. And inhale. And then bring it nice and neutral. Okay, let's slide that left leg out. Slide that right leg out. High plank. Push back into your heels. Press down into the floor. Pull the shoulders down the back. Drop the tailbone just a little bit. Squeeze the quads up away from the knees. Squeeze the glutes. Lift in the lower lats. Nice long neck with forward to the fingertips. And now from the ankles, move forward and back. Keep pressing the fingertips strong in the shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. It's right knee in. It's in. Kick out. We're going to add a pike with the kick. Here we go. You pike. You pull it in. Back to the plank. You pike. You pull it in. So knee comes in towards that shoulder when you're in that pike. So that the hips come down, then the hips come up. Last 3. Last 2. Last time here. You're going to hold that right knee in and in tuck. Take it in tuck. Take it in tuck for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot back. Pike it out. Give yourself a breath. Pedal the feet for a second before we do the other side. Now bring it back. Here we go. That left leg now, right? It's in and out. We're going to add the out with the pike. It's out. In. Take your hips up, hips back down. Leg up, leg in. And breathe. Take it as slow as you need. Press down into the fingertips. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last time here, you're going to hold that in. You're in your plank, an intact. Take it intact. Take it intact. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg back. Hike it up. Pedal the feet. Nice little walk. And then we'll bring back down. Open the knees. And then stretch out the back. Child's pose, hips back. Give it a little rock. And round it up. Good. We're going to come on up and then grab our weight. Through my screen, a pop-up coming over here. Let's see this. Okay. All right, let's take it. Oh my gosh. The antivirus keeps popping up saying you need to clean your computer. Okay, so take it nice and wide. And let's bring those arms. We're going to start with palms up. We're going to drop those hips. I have my toes turned out into the plie and reach and pull and reach and pull. Nice flat wrist. So try not to let the wrist hang. Curl. It's reach. Pressing down into all 10 toes, into the heels. Feel that lift from the quads. For 8. Just 7. Nice and lifted in the chest. Good. Last 4. 3, 2, 1 more here. We're going to hold it low. Heel pump. Stay low in those hips. Just pump up a heel as you punch the arm out. Good. It's pump. And pump. For 4. And 3. And 2. Let's turn my Wi-Fi off there. It's a little glitch though. Now we're going to hold both heels up. Rotate, palms to face forward. And knuckles up to the sky. Is punch. And punch. Little tiny punches. We're going to add a dip of the hips. Take it down. Take it down, punch up. Down, punch up. A little hip dip. For 8, 7, 6. Resist those shoulders pumping up to the ears. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Palms are going to face up. Right here, we're going to take it out and in for 2. Heels can go down if you need that balance. Try feeling like you're growing taller from the waistline up. Good. Take it out. And pull it in. Take it out. And pull it in for 4. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Last time here, we're going to hold. Knuckles face out, thumbs face up, elbows in. Take it open. I'm going to open my knees just a tiny bit. I'm at that top range of motion, heels up. From the shoulders, those rotators, take it up. Take it open. Take it open. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right here. We're going to take it down. We're going to walk those feet. We're going to work the back of our shoulder blades. So butt back a little bit. Shoulders roll down. And you want to keep the shoulder blades. Before you work the scapula, you want to pull the shoulder blades down towards the hips. Pull them down. And we're going to take it for a wide as pull and stretch. Take it slow. You want to hold the resistance on the way back down. Squeeze at the top. And squeeze at the top. Shoulder blades down the back and then together. It's down and together. We got 10. Good. Go 8. And 7. It's 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Now we're going to hold shoulder blades down the back. Pulse it up. Little pulses here. Squeeze together for 8, 7, 6. We want to work that scapula for our posture. Go 4. Go 3. 2, 1. Now we're going to do the renegade. So now our palms face each other. You can have that right leg back. Shift a little forward. It's pull and stretch and pull. And I like to have my shoulders kind of round a little bit forward. And then I'm going to activate rolling them down and then pulling the elbows back. It's forward and squeeze. So nice and intentional. Get that movement with the shoulder blades pointing back. Good, and pull. And reach. And pull. And reach. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold right here and pull. And pull. Again, get that the shoulder blades to really roll down the back, squeeze together. Good, last 8, 7. So when I pitch forward, I get a little bit more gravity against it, which helps. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back. Left leg back, right leg forward. We're going to go for renegade row. So now it's the same, but we're going to alternate. I'm going to do a little twist. I'm going to pull it back, and then I want to pull it back. Control on the forward and the back. So it's intentional and slow. Squeeze. Reach. Good. And pull and reach. Good. Last 4 each side. Last 3. Last 2. Last time here. Now both arms. Let's squeeze it back. Pull. Pull. Little tiny top range pulses. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Nice job. Okay, we're going to go for triceps on the floor. So we're going to be laying down. Okay, so on the floor, palms. And these are probably going to be a little heavyweight for this one, but. Okay, so palms face down. Now I want you to press down the top of the feet. Drop the tailbone so the pubic bone's kind of more into the mat and you feel a little more lift in the belly. So less in the low back, just relaxing. You want to feel the belly button pull up. Now pull the shoulders away from your ears and down. Make a smile with your collarbone. And then we're going to keep our neck neutral. So just look forward and lift those arms. Reach them nice and long and pump up, up, up. And reach, reach, reach. Good. Focus on that length. Whole body connection here. Upper back's working too. Legs are staying active. Good. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to rotate palms to face up. Reset your body, right? Drop the tailbone, squeeze the butt a little bit. Pull the shoulders down the back. Make a smile with the collarbone and just lengthen the neck. So you don't have to lift up too high. And then lift those arms to get up and up and up. Top range of motion. Take it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring it down. Okay, we're going to go for some swim. We're going to keep that posterior chain on. So the arms, you can alternate here to start. We're going to have that left leg. I'm going to have my arms at cactus hovering, working that upper body. And I'm going to reach my right arm as my left leg lifts. Middle of the body is staying stable. Hip bones down, tailbone down, so don't overly arch the back. Chest is up. Neck is long. Energy in the leg and the arm. Now let's take it for a nice swim if you can. You can always stay where you're at, or both legs and arms are moving. It's up. Into the ribs, bend and extend. Reverse it. Here we go. Forward. One more. Good. Palms down, up with the back. Back. So you can do an extension stretch or you can do a child's pose, whatever feels good. And bring it up. Okay, so I'm going to work. We're going to maintain those shoulder stabilizers, right? We're going to work all 4 position. Now, if you have a ball, you can also use, if you want to use your weight too, that'll make it more challenging. And we're going to flex the foot. We're going to squeeze that ball behind the heel and the hamstring. So spread the fingertips, pull the shoulders down the back, press down in the left shin, and I'm going to tuck my tail just enough to where I'm not sagging in my low back. Just have to get a flat back. I'm going to lift my right leg. Both hip bones are pointing down. And I'm going to squeeze that ball towards my glutes. And I'm going to squeeze it and hold. Now I'm going to pump straight up. Press into the finger pads. Now they're slightly forward, not right under the shoulders, the wrists. And lift, and lift. Now try to think about that. Glutes, hamstrings staying fired up, and the top of the left shin pressing down, not just the knee. And then reconnect with your body. How's your shoulders? Are they starting to sink? Push away. Pull them down the back. Keep the scapula nice and strong and stable. And lift, and lift. Hip stays up, level with the left. Pulse it up. We got 10, 9, 8. Then we're going to add full range where knee comes in and then back up. Here we go. We're going to take it in and up. It's in and up. Take it in and up. Now, if you want to add that opposite arm, you can. It's up to you. You can also keep both arms down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice job. We're going to take that leg. Let's bring the left elbow down, get a little bit off those wrists. And you can have the knuckle on the right arm. We're going to open our hip. I'm going to open that hip. And now I'm going to have my right knee in line with that hip still, squeezing that ball. And I'm just going to push the knee back a little, tuck the hip a little bit forward, press down on the left shin. And I'm going to kick my heel to my butt one more time. Squeeze that ball. Now push back, back. Side of the seat, base of the seat is working here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it down, right? So my ankle wants to touch the inside of my thigh, that ball. And we're going to take the side of it up. And up. And down. Press down on that shin. Good. Let's go 4 more. Good. And now I'm going to take that ball. I'm going to set it down. And I'm going to bring myself all the way to that side. So now we're going to do the side kick. Now the side kick, you can do up, right? And that's going to be more challenging, or you do it with your hip down. We're going to take that leg and we're going to sweep it forward. Now I'm trying not to round my back when my leg comes forward. So I want to think about my tailbone. Sometimes I think, oh, just stick it out behind you when the leg comes forward. And then control that range of motion so your spine's not going to overly extending whenever the leg goes back. Keep it at hip height. 3, 2, 1, and a hold. Here we go. Hold it up right here. Take a breath. Lift. And hold for 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. And 1. Bring it down. Nice job. Let that leg go back. Left arm back. Hips up. And breathe. Bring it down. Let's stretch to that glute. Hip. Bring that right foot all the way around. Push down into the foot, into the glute, and then grow tall. Push that knee into the opposite armpit. And breathe. Just keep pulling that knee closer to you. Feel a nice stretch to that glute. Good. And then let's go to our other side. So we want to have that ball right behind that left hamstring. So right behind the knee. Press down in the top of the foot and in the shin. So it's not all that weight feeling like it's in your knee. Hands slightly forward. Now I want you to drop the tailbone down and lift in the low belly to kind of lift, support that low back. Shoulders pull down the back, nice and long in the neck. You don't want to keep sinking in the shoulders. You want to stay strong, and you want that scapula to pull down. Lift the left knee up, flex that foot, kick that ball, squeeze that ball, press down the right shin, and pulse it up. So we're at that top range. We're squeezing up, squeeze up, squeeze up. We're trying not to hike up the right hip and sag in the left. We want to keep everything nice and level. It's up. Take it up. Take it up. And squeeze. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. Good. And breathe. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got full range now. It's tap and lift, right? It's tap and lift. Now you can add that right arm if you want to, or give you more challenge. Take it control. Press down in that right shin. Good. You got it. Let's go. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last time. Bring that arm down. We're going to bring that elbow down. You can have the knuckle on that left arm. Shoulders pull down. We're going to open that hip now. So as I open the hip, I still want to squeeze that calf or foot to squeeze my hamstring and my glute. Pull down, press. And right here, we're going to kick back, kick back. Good. Take it back. Press, press, press. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Press down that right shin. Don't let all that weight go into the knee. And now it's down, squeeze up. Take it down, squeeze up, side of the seat. Try not to let the knee start to shift forward. Keep it pressing back. Hip forward, belly's in. Take it down, squeeze up. Take it down, squeeze up. Good, let's go. Last 4, 3, last 2. Last time here. And bring it down. I'm going to take that ball out. And I'm going to come to my side. Okay, come to my side. And then right here, I'm going to keep that leg long. And now you can do this right with your hip down, or you can do this with your hip up. Kick it here. Hip height. Control through the spine. So just take it at your range of motion. Flex and point. That right shoulder, keep it strong and stable. Press down in the whole forearm. And kick. Good, last time. We're gonna hold. So I want you to lift that leg up, lift the side body up. Nope. And hold. In the breath for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice job. And let that leg go back. And let's take that left foot and pull it around. And then press down the foot, press down on the hip. Knee pulled into the opposite armpit. And just take a nice few breaths. Good. And now right here, we're going to go into we'll do our thighs that we're going to roll on up. Get it working. What do you find, Tom? Pretty girl. Okay, so we're going to start parallel, and then we'll do some lunges. So right here, squeeze the ball, and you want to lift the heels up, find your balance, and then drop those hips straight down. Keep the heels up, keep squeezing that ball. Whatever you want to do with the arms to help with balance, and just squeeze. So you want to drop the hips so you start to feel it in the thighs. So it's a thigh squat. Heels up, and you have that plumb line. Ears over the shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over heels the whole time. Feeling like you're going tall, abdominals, just point in and up. And squeeze. Take a squeeze. Breath in, breath in, breath in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and press in, hold. We're going to take it down for 2 and take it up for 2. Take it down for 2. Take it up for 2. It's down and up slow. Take it down slow. And then think about where you're shifting your body weight. Try to keep it into the ball of both feet, nice and centered. You take it down for 2. It's up for 2. Good. Take it down for 2. Take it up for 2. 2 more. It's down. And up. 1 more. It's down. And up. Now I want you to hold it on that down and take it. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Heels high. Squeeze that ball. Scoop from the belly. So moving from the pelvis. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're just going to heels up and squeeze that ball. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Find your challenge point. Take it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Nice job. We're going to take it for our lunge right here. So that back leg, you can have that heel down as much as you can, and then pull that front hip back and have it at that 90-degree of your heel. So you want to keep it nice connected. We're going to take that ball with us, and we're going to hinge forward and reach, pull back, come up. Hinge forward, reach. Let's bring the arms up when we come up. Hinge. So I want you to focus on, you're feeling a stretch in that back hip, but you want to get that front heel glutes to really fire up the balance and strength and control. Good. Last two. Now we're going to hold right here. Squeeze that ball, bend that back knee. So you have two bent legs, 90 degrees, and pulse. Pulse. I'm going to squeeze into my ball as I drop my hips straight down. You got it. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step forward. Nice job. We're going to switch legs. Left leg, heels back. Feel that stretch. Pull the hip back. And then we're going to keep that. You just see the top of your toes, right? Keep the hip pulling back. And we're going to start pitching forward. Reach. And then come straight up. Like your chest wants to touch the top of your thigh. Growing taller in the spine on the way up and on the way down. Good, let's go last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last time here. Now we're going to squeeze that ball right in front of your chest. Roll that back knee. You're onto the ball of the foot now. Knees underneath that hip, right? Both legs 90. Here we go. Squeeze that ball and pulse it down. Just press and press. Straight down with the hips. Shoulders down the back. Neck stays long. So just thinking about that plumb line. And breathe. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. Nice job. Let's give ourselves a little thigh stretch before we move on. So let's come down to the mat. Grab your right foot. Walk it behind the left. Tuck the hips. Press into that hand as you press hips forward. Sweep that right foot forward 90 degrees. Now I want you to scoop the belly. Press the hip forward. Look at that left hip bone. Pretend you're pushing a wall away. Hollow it out. Press the hip forward. Squeeze that left glute. Stretching through that psoas. Bring it up. Right leg goes long. Hip goes back a little bit. You're going to fold forward. Look to the outside of that knee and then start to soften and stretch and soften and stretch for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Left foot, left hand. Left knee goes behind the right. Push into the hand. Give a nice push, pull, hip forward. Feel a nice stretch to that quad. And then let's sweep it forward. Here, I'm going to tuck the tail, press the hip bone forward, squeeze the glute, push into an imaginary wall. Pretend you have a beach ball that you're rounding over in that middle back. Keep pressing that hip forward. Bring it up, lengthen the left leg, pull the hip back, and then just reach your hands forward. Stop and stretch. Good, and then bring it on back. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna bring it all the way to the mat. You, pretty girl. Lay down with it. Over there. Good. Stay. Stay. Okay, grab that ball. Roll it down. Okay, stay there. Just look at it. All right, we're gonna take that ball. We're gonna squeeze the ball, and then we're gonna roll ourselves up. So you can have the legs long, or you can have them bent. Squeeze, tuck the chin, roll up. Then we'll roll down. And squeeze that ball. Roll up. And roll down. So find the control, right? One vertebra at a time. Tuck the chin. Roll down, squeeze the ball. One more. Okay, now I'm going to bring my legs nice and long. Okay, I'm going to hinge. Well, actually, I want to hinge. I don't want to tap. I'm going to hinge forward, hold, and I'm going to tap, ball, no licking to my ankle. No, so try to think about lifting up and out of your hips from your chest and up and out of your hips from your legs. Last 3. Last time each side. And then come through, heart through the thigh. And roll it down. Scoochie girl. She just thinks she's my pillow. Honey, really that away. All right, we're going to take that ball, squeeze the ball between the legs. And you want to have your feet to where they're 90 degrees. So maybe you see the toes, right? Keep pressing into the ball and then relax the shoulders down. Check in with your ribs, right? They're not going to flare open. You want to keep everything kind of nice and drawn in and then relax the tailbone down so you have a neutral spine. Now squeeze the ball. You're going to feel those inner thighs and that deep abdominal muscles engaged. Now flex the feet and tiny presses out, out, out. So I'm trying to keep nice and stable through my core as I press my legs from my hips out just an inch or two. Squeeze that ball and out. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going to add those arms and lift that chest tuck. I'm going to add a little in tuck. So here when you're tucking, you're just scooping the belly and it's kind of a movement through the pelvis where those ribs want to touch your hips. So you add that tuck. If your head needs support, push your head into your hands, nice and tight with those fingers and curl up, chest to the knees, take it up, up, add a little tuck in between, right? You're imprinting that low back. Think about hollowing it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice job. We're going to go for our walk. We're going to take that ball. Left leg's going to go down. Right leg goes up. And we're going to pass and pass. If you want to add a chest lift, you can. Find what works. Control, moving those legs as levers. And I'm reaching. I'm going to add that chest lift. Curl, curl, walk, walk. To get up, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Nice job. Tug those knees in. We're going to do our roll like a ball, and then we'll do that into our V. Okay, ready to go. You have to scoop. All right, so you're going to have your hands right behind your thighs, and then you want to scoop, or you can have them in the top of the shins, whatever works. We're going to roll, tuck and roll, just to the shoulder blades and then back up. Sit, sit, lay down, good girl, lay down. And tuck, roll the shoulder blades and back. Now I'm going to add to where I hold my ankles, right? I'm going to take it out, roll back, bring it in, knees in, out. So it's easier for the body to roll too far back onto the neck when the legs are long. So make sure you're controlling, you're not going onto your neck. She's like obsessed with being on this mat. Oh, over there. Good. You're ridiculous, dog. Really? Okay, let's do 2 more. You have to bring her own mat out here. Now hold at the top, right? You can hold behind the thighs. You can hold the legs long. We're going to lift our chest. Find a breath. Breathe into this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees in. Roll back. Hug it in. Take it for a little side to side. Good. And now we're going to lengthen out that left leg. Pull that right knee in and roll the ankle. One direction and the other. And now, left knee, a right knee, let's pull it all the way to the left. Look to the right and just stretch. Find your breath right here. Just stretch through the body. Try to soften into it. And then bring it back to center. Right leg long, left leg comes in. Roll the ankle one direction and the other. And let's pull that leg across. Back of the left hand down. And soften into your stretch. And then bring it back up. Let's do a figure 4 on both sides. So right foot on top of left. Let's pull that left knee in. Press that right knee out. We're going to go a little side to side, and then we'll go forward and back. And then let's go forward, in and out, in and out. Good. Let's switch sides. Left on top of right. Right knee pulls in. You push the left knee out. Let's go a little sway, side to side. And let's go in and out. All right, bring it on in. Roll yourself up. Seated, let's do the shoulders here. So let's stretch those shoulders right across from left. Pull that shoulder down, pull it into the chest, find that length. And start to just breathe into it. Shoulder down, reach, pull it in, and take a few breaths. Good. And then bring the palms behind you. Clasp the palms, drop the chin. And bring it on up. All right. Nice job today. What's everybody doing?